Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you had a great day at work. Anyways, uh, we teachers were on holiday, so I'm at home. My channel, what I do is I love to encourage people. I love to say one or two things that I believe that can encourage, people, uplift people's minds, lives, things that can, things, that can motivate each and every one of us, which I believe as I'm helping others, so I'm also helping myself as well. So I want to welcome each and every one of you to my wonderful channel and my page as well. So today I want us to talk about happiness. Yes, I want us to talk about happiness. What's your understanding of happiness? Some people believe or some people think that when they've acquired a lot of assets, or when they have houses in different states, different kind of cars, and so on and so forth, material possession, it makes them happy. you know um Everyone has their own definition of happiness, but there's some things I went through today that made me to want to talk about it. So, and what I do is that I usually write some things down which I feel that, okay, this is my own thoughts about this this message. You know, my channel, my page is open. I want you to like, I want you to comment, to I want you to say your own part, your own view, your own opinion on it. What do you think about what I have said? Okay, so I want you to listen to little something that I've written out. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I'm only saying this to encourage us. I'm only saying this to motivate us, and for us to know that being happy is not about your circumstance. It's not about what you have, not about what you have acquired. You know, there are several people that they don't have a lot of money and yet they're happy. They're living in peace. They're living in joy. So I want you to listen. It says we all know that happiness is a positive attitude we consciously choose to express. It is a matter of choice. Happiness is a positive attitude and it's something that we consciously choose to express. It is a matter of choice. You know, it is not a gift that God delivered to our doorstep each morning, nor does it come true from acquiring all the riches in the world. And I'm certain that our circumstances are just a small part of what makes us happy. For if we wait for them to get just right, we will never find lasting joy. Life is so short that you see some people that will say that, okay, when I buy this car, when I get to this stage, when I acquire this house, I am going to be happy. What of if you never arrive at that stage? So are you now going to postpone your happiness till you have all those things? I'm asking you a question. Will you postpone your happiness till then? So you should know that your circumstances are just a small part of what makes you happy. And if you wait that all these things you want to acquire, you must get it before you find happiness, you will never find any lasting joy. You will never, because by the time you get that, you still have something else you want to pursue. And now imagine you living that, someone living that miserable life till the person gets old and die. When you're always saying that is when I have this, that's when I'll be happy. When I get married, when I have a child. The thing is that life is full of challenges. We all know that. But in spite of it, in spite of all that, the Bible says that we should be of good cheer because He has overcome the world. The world, for those of us that are what? That are believers. So I want you to know that don't wait until you get that thing before you become happy. Happiness is a matter of choice. Doesn't matter what is going on in your life. It doesn't matter your situation now. You can choose to be happy despite what you are going. You can find joy in it. You can see the positive side of your what of that challenges of that challenge. There's a quote that says that life is what is 10% of what happens to us, but 90% of how we react. It is that reaction that determines how everything will end up. So, true happiness comes from satisfying our need to understand the purpose of life. Also, the happiest people on earth are not those who have no problem. Yes, the happiest people on earth are not those who have no problem. Let me tell you something. There's no man on earth without a problem. Forget all the social media, you know, posts and the likes. There is something everybody's dealing with in their house. So don't be overwhelmed or over impressed by whatsoever anybody is posting on Instagram or on social media. Everybody has one or two things they're dealing with. But it is you that will choose whether you're going to be happy despite that situation or not. So the happiest people on earth are not those without problem, but they are those who have learned to live with those things that are not perfect. Even you as a human being, you are not perfect. So how can life be perfect? You as a human being, you are not perfect. How can life be perfect? The happiest people are those who have chosen to live with those things that are not perfect. They have chosen to see the positive side of their situation. They have chosen to see the positive side, and through that they are happy. Through that they have joy in their hearts. Not really because the problem is not there, but they are not seeing the problem. Yes, they are not seeing the problem. They have a very positive mindset. They know they have a challenge, but they are not looking at the challenge. They're looking at the because in every situation, in every bad situation, there is something good about it. So don't forget, happiness is when you're contented, pleased. Even sometimes being happy and contented is not having everything you wish for. Yes, being happy, contented is not having everything you wish for. There is nobody's life that is 100%. Yes, there is no one's life on this earth that is 100%. It is what they showcase outside that you see. When you move close to them, you will know they are dealing with one thing or the other. But they chose to be happy. They chose to what? To see the positive side of life. So I want you to know that sometimes being happy and contented is not having everything you wish for, but the appreciation of what you have. Learn to appreciate those little things that you have. Learn to live in each moment grateful, joyful, positive, peaceful, calm, and patient. That's the way life is. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not to be endured. When you're always looking at your problem every time, you're just going to live a miserable life. Do you want to live such a life? Is that what you want? Is that the kind of life that you